Yeah.
Hey there! Welcome to my art vlog. Quick introduction, my name's Khalil and I'm 16 years old. Also, I live in the Philippines. I love making art, especially ballpen art. If you haven't watched my previous video, I recommend checking that out first, as this will be a continuation of what I learned about drawing with ball pens. So this video is all about how to draw with ballpoint pens part 2. I will show you the process of this red and black ballpen sketch. I drew Agust D, aka Min Yoongi or Suga from BTS. Yoongi dropped his second mixtape and I love it a lot. This drawing is inspired by the Daechwita music video. This song and the MV can be interpreted in so many ways, and that is very clever of him. Min Yoongi is indeed the genius. But before showing the process of this drawing, I'll teach you some simple exercises in shading. I prepared this sheet of paper. We'll do dark and light shadings, then blend them later in the last box. After that, we'll apply what we've learned to 3D shapes, just so that I could show you the effects of shading in a drawing. I think when I'm doing ballpen art, it is very close to drawing with pencils, but the difference is that there are no erasures. First, let's do dark shadings with the normal pencil. Remember not to add too much pressure just because you want to achieve the dark shade. It is important to remember that when you are shading, you are building up shadows with a lot of layers. Also, remember to take your time and don't match the speed you see in this video. I sped the clips up so the video wouldn't be 2 hours long. Next is drawing a light shade. Hold the pencil far from the tip so you have loose control of the pencil. This will help you shade lightly and avoid adding too much pressure. You can barely see the shading that I did though, but here it is, shade as light as you can. Lastly, blending. Start by shading a light layer till the end. We will do a shading from light to dark so you could see me building up shadows on the right half of the box. Build up those shadows by layering it repeatedly. Take your time to do this and feel free to pause the video to do the shading exercise. Moving on to shading with ball pens. I won't discuss things that much again because we will shade it like the pencil, but the difference is that there will be no erasures. Filling the box with a darker shade of a ball pen is easy. Any direction of shading you want, just fill it in. Next, light shading. Bring out a tissue to wipe off ink from the tip because it accumulates there as you draw. Try to shade it evenly. Like the pencil, hold it far from the tip. Have a light control over the pen and don't be scared to make mistakes, especially if this is your first time shading with ball pens, because this is a practice. Mistakes are free to do and you learn from it. Last box, let's blend light and dark shadings. Like before, shade lightly and build up the shadows towards the end. Always remember to wipe the tip so you won't accidentally leave a blotch on the lighter shade. Don't worry if it isn't dark enough. Remember that you could always go over it again with another layer. Practice your control over the pen. Now that we're done with the basics of shading, let's apply it to the shapes. Grab your pencil and sketch a cube. When we are sketching, we don't draw the lines in one stroke. It consists of a lot of small strokes like what I'm showing you. I don't know about you guys, but when I draw directly with a single stroke, I'm not successfully having neat and straight lines. So if you are the same, use my tip. Start by shading this side of the cube lightly. Then go over with another light layer to darken this corner. I blended it a little with my finger. Next, start adding pressure on the pencil a little bit because this side of the cube will be dark. A little bit of shading on the top of the cube and then add a darker shadow at the bottom. And then, you're done with this shape. Next, let's draw a pyramid. Practice sketching like this. Combine a lot of strokes to create the shape. Once you've done that, go ahead and shade this side of the pyramid lightly. Moving on to the next side, shading it darker than the other. Then add the darker shade of the pencil at the bottom, and we have another shape done. We have a sphere as the next shape. Always remember my tip before. Sketching consists of a lot of strokes. Go ahead and sketch a circle. Then let's start by lightly adding shadows around the circle. The shadows going lighter as it reaches this part that I highlighted. Be patient in building the shadows. Then lastly, add a darker shade of the pencil at the bottom of the sphere. Sketching 3D shapes with pencils is done, and let's just repeat these practices using ball pens. I'll make the following clips fast, so if you forgot the tips and steps, just rewind the video. There's not much of a difference in terms of shading. It is all up to your control on the pen. This is a great practice mostly for lighter shadings because I think it is harder than shading dark areas. Ball pens are like pencils as you can achieve blending and layering the shadows. To avoid erasures, always keep a tissue near when you are drawing with ball pens. So I'm teaching you how to shade shapes first before we jump to drawing parts of the face realistically. Stay tuned for my upcoming video because I'll teach you how to draw an eye with a ball pen. I hope the videos I post will help you start your art journey. It is okay if you make some mistakes because when I was starting, I'm really bad at art. But I don't have anything to spend my time with before, so I dive into the art community of YouTube. And now I'm trying my best to help others like how other YouTubers helped me when I started practicing drawing. All the drawings you see in my channel are the results of my previous years of practice, and this goes for every artist out there. Keep practicing because every practice is progress, and you'll notice a big improvement as time goes by. that's it for the tutorial part of this video. I also did the same for the red ball pens. Most of you requested the red ball pen art when I asked about it in the previous video. These shading exercises can really be applied with both art mediums, pencils or ball pens. So I hope you guys learned a lot whether you are already a skilled artist or not. I hope this tutorial helped in any way. So I hope you guys like this red and black ballpen sketch. To view the finished artwork, go to my Instagram and view my latest post. I hope you guys learned a lot, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you could be updated if I post a new video.